Okay.
YouTube.
It's already feeling funky. I'm feeling funky.
I see you, YouTube.
Facebook is rolling.
I still don't see Facebook.
Oh boy.
I still don't see the Facebook.
Where's my bass player?
I'm sharing.
Yeah, you gotta use your imagination right now.
I am.
I am. I don't see Facebook.
Great time for a bass player to come in. Right there.
Yeah, that was a great time for the bass player. You are absolutely right. We're gonna have to remedy that. That's another great place.
Hello, and welcome to Theory Thursday. It's Thursday, and you know what that means.
Theory.
Yes. Check out the new digs here. This is owner, creator, also killer musician, John Muzzio. After you. Oh yeah, you know what? You know what we gotta do too? After you, brother. Or after you, Jason.
Me?
Sure.
Yeah,
after you.
We just want to play what we want to play what you want to play.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Oh,
Did it work? We're all
Nope.
excited. We're winding down.
No.
We're entering the reality of time right now because we were in the moment. So time compression. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Mike Ruggiero. Very exciting night. Jason, Thomas, what's going on? How different is it right now?
it's a little bit different.
It's a little bit
Kinda
different.
nice. Set up for drums. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We are set up for drums. Would like to thank our sponsors right now, and thank you guys for watching, by the way. Kurt Mangan Strings, Mad Hatter Guitar Products, Iconic Guitars, Guitar Tune-Up San Diego, also Bogner Amplification, and also SWR Video Productions, Mr. Dave Wright. Also, Muzzio Drums. Hey, look at this.
Muzzio!
Muzzio Drums.
Italiano, San Diego.
Also, remind everybody to go to our website, TheoryThursday.com. We have strings, chords, and guitars for sale.
And
Go there.
Muzzio drums!
Muzzio Drums. Is we're gonna do that. And then
It's going to be a theme all night.
is that the word
well.
of the day, the jingle of the day?
Yeah.
Also, go to YouTube, like, share, and subscribe, and sign up to one of our Patreons. We'd appreciate that. And I think I covered all of it.
Yes, you did.
Yeah,
He paid them
Yeah.
bills.
I think you got it all.
I think
Although
so.
this is my first time
Yeah.
here. And
Well,
thank
you
you,
would know.
gents, for having me. I
Hey,
really
it-
appreciate it.
It's our pleasure.
This
Yeah.
is a whole lot of fun. And,
We've, aside from you and your lovely kit and your smile, boiled, and your bodacious chops. Big old
brother.
yeah, man. That was a fun jam. We're just warming
fun.
up. We got a show for you. We've also advanced in the technical regions here in the muck of Theory Thursday. We not only have David Wright from SWR Video.
Production.
Yes. From Video Productions. I know, I can't get shit right.
Yeah.
But we also have our good friend here this evening. I'm going to go ahead and say this wonderful name because what does it mean in Spanish? We'll get there. But Laura de Nada is here. Yay!
Or a lot of nada.
Laura de Nada. De Nora.
Or a lot of
A lot of de Nada. I know, it was kind of lame. But will you say hello? Will you please come over here and say hello? You're here.
Hello.
And she's helping. Thank you for that appearance. She's super rad and talented and lovely, I might say. So if you notice some, maybe some different things happening on the show, it's because of her and Dave, simultaneously.
Crack that door.
It's getting a little hot in here.
Yeah, we can. It's
It is. Oh,
That'll help for sure.
wait, we got a rock right here. I know. I was noticing.
Rock on, Wayne.
You know, we've been paying attention to the comments. We've noticed that you guys say, hey, the fan's too loud. We listen. So it's a little warmer in here. We're also flying, we're heavy one cosmonaut. So the door is open now. So you're probably, they're getting, our listeners are getting a nice, robust, concert-like volume.
Right.
I would imagine that all of them are watching on a big system at home, in the comforts of their own home.
would think so.
During dinner.
yeah during dinner.
60-inch flat screen TV.
That's how most our audience.
Surround sound.
Yes.
Yeah. They're in. They're tuned in.
Should
Thanks
watch
for
that
having
way.
us.
So you are the owner, creator of Muzzio Drums.
I am.
Can we talk about this? Where do you want to start, man?
Sure. Well, we could probably start at the beginning, and I'll try to be brief, although I can't promise anything. So I'm a drummer and been drumming all my life since I was a little kid. And I came into a situation once where I had to play electronic drums. And I used the word had because that's how most drummers approach
Electronic drums. Yeah, I'm sure.
It's
yeah.
like you have to play them. And the normal reason is because they're quieter.
Yeah.
So, I was in an apartment situation, had to play quiet.
Where was this apartment?
This was in Connecticut.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm an East Coaster.
I even tried to say okay like a Canadian.
Well,
I went, okay.
you keep working on it, but you'll get there. But anyway, so in this situation, I went out, as all musicians do, just go out and demo everything that's available. And I have to say, after trying pretty much everything that was out there, I just hated it all.
Like what? No, actually, you don't want to slam names.
Well, no, I'm not going to slam names,
But there's obviously products out there that didn't feel or sound as good.
But what were your complaints about the previous electronic drums?
The response.
Yeah.
Being an acoustic player all your life, you have a certain level of response that you expect. And when you play on different surfaces and stuff, and they just don't feel the same way.
Yeah.
Some of them feel like playing on a countertop or a practice pad and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, no, that's not what I'm looking for. So I do have an engineering background. So I took kind of the two together, the need for what I need to accomplish in the engineering, and decided, okay, I'm going to build a better mousetrap. And that was about 10 years ago.
Vision, hopes, and dreams, everybody.
And so this product has been evolving for about that amount of time. So one of the things I really wanted to get across was response, dynamics. It should feel right, what we expect. And then another, of course, is the visual nature. Why do electronic drums have to look like they're out of Star Wars?
Yeah.
They really don't. So, I started using birch shells with really nice high lacquer gloss finishes and stuff, and coupled that with all the different sensor design and came up with some interesting head material combinations that feel really real when you're playing on them.
Would you mind demonstrating?
Sure.
Just
So one of the things when you dig into different components of the kit, you expect the snare to be tight and you expect to respond in a certain type of nature.
oh boy.
Like get really sensitive, all the way down. Floor tom, the opposite extreme.
I thought I was sensitive.
Well, you are, but we'll talk about that later. Floor tom usually has a lot of give to it. So it's not really tight. It doesn't have a false rebound that comes back at you. So this, you could dig into it. And that's what you expect to get out of it. Same with a kick, You could just
Very
dig
impressive.
into a kick. So yeah, it's been developing over time. So, we started with the drums first, which incorporates all the sensors, the head technology and stuff. And then we moved to cymbals. Right here, I have an example of what we call the radius passive cymbals.
I noticed that it says Muzzio on the
course.
cymbals.
Muzzio,
Get a
hey.
load of this,
Muzzio.
guys.
Hey,
Look at the
forget
logo
about
on the
it,
cymbals. I mean, we're so close to Little Italy. You might as well be here. You know what I mean?
So yeah, cymbals, and this is one version. There's another version coming, which is called Radius Active.
He was talking
be
about
coming
that
out.
earlier. He's going
was.
to drop those off next week.
Yeah, I'm going to drop those off probably before October is out. So that'll give a different dynamic to the playing and stuff like that. So, we have a policy in the company of no rubber. We don't play on rubber. We don't play on plastic. So all the cymbals are always metal. All the drums have no rubber associated.
I got one question. How is the somewhere in headphones? So I'm getting the direct feed, but
Yeah.
how is the acoustic nature of the kit?
Well, yeah. So with volume down, you're about at least 80% lower
Than
than
a regular-
normal acoustic.
And then, but it still sounds like an acoustic drum set. Right?
Not when the volume is off.
Yeah, no, but I'm
Yeah.
just a little bit. It feels, but you can kind of.
Oh yeah, and you have full control over volume.
Yeah.
How you want.
Were you
what's the
talking
level you want?
Excuse me, John.
Yes.
Were you mentioning like in a practice method? Like
Yeah,
when
yeah.
you turn, well, like I got to practice for a half hour and the person doesn't turn on the system?
Yeah, it still will response and it'll feel
yes.
sound close enough to a drum kit that than a practice pad, which is just hitting plastics.
For sure.
Because you hear
You
hear
know
a
how
little bit of
lazy us
acoustic.
as musicians are. Sometimes we don't even turn the amp on. We just I'll
That's
Pick
right.
up the guitar and play.
I'll play this guitar on the couch with no amp, and I like doing that because it feels good.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's sort of, I think, maybe.
Well, yeah, and you could definitely accomplish that, or the easier way to practice is just simply put in
Put the
your
headphones.
headphones.
Oh.
And then you get the full
Right.
dynamics,
Yeah.
all the sounds.
That
and,
makes sense.
and
Speaking of headphones, I'm looking at some really nice hardware right here.
stuff.
This looks. Is this the Muzzio brain?
Yeah, I wouldn't call this the Muzzio brain, but yeah, this is
A drum module.
It's a module that's being utilized, and it's designed with real drum samples. So what happens in here is, a drum will be taken, it will be mic'd into a studio environment. It's played at different velocity attack.
Velocity. I love that word.
And
I think
it's
of
all
raptors
recorded.
attacking when I hear that word.
And also positional information occurs as well. So it's going to sound different out here than it does out here. All of that gets recorded. It takes forever,
Yeah.
just to let you know.
Oh man, I can imagine.
And then what we do is we interpret it depending on how hard you're playing it. So it's going to sound a lot different whether you're playing it softer or whether you're really laying into it. So we interpret all of those different velocities and we assign which sample goes to it. So, and then there's also crossfading, so it doesn't sound like it just on and off from one sample to another. So it's more of a natural.
Is that something you get to do here in town, or do you got to travel?
You have.
You got to go like out of town? Like, where's the science lab at?
Yeah, the science lab is out of town for now, but with the new showroom up in Carlsbad,
Ooh,
the
new
studio
showroom.
is being built there.
You guys hear that?
Yeah.
Why don't you say that one more time for all you San
New
Diego?
showroom in Carlsbad.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
So
exciting.
We have lots of kits set up.
You gonna have like jams and stuff? Like,
Oh yeah, we have people come in and playing and stuff.
are you gonna put up like some cameras? Maybe we can little.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
So once the studio is done, I would love for you guys to come up. And,
Oh, dude,
and do
we'll-
some jamming. We'll get the cameras rolling.
You bet.
And have some fun with.
Muzzio Part 2.
That's right. That's right.
That
Just
sounds-
when you thought it was safe. Yeah.
I thought I liked saying my last name. I like saying your last
Oh,
name.
my last name is cool. You know, it's that Italian thing we got going.
So let's show another jam. What do you feel like playing, man?
Oh, just anything you throw at me. Because, yeah.
Count. Keep going with that. I'll bring it back around. Just walk. G, B, E, A,
come on.
That, I'm such a rookie.
I actually caught you with that.
Good jamming, Muzzio.
You too.
You know, is it?
It's been a couple years since we played together.
Yeah, it has. You know, we've spent some time in a couple bands, or actually, yeah, one band
Yeah, I think it was one band, maybe one and a half.
with
I don't know.
George.
With George.
Hey, George, if you're watching out there.
George Piper. Love you, brother.
Piper. What's up, bud? I think we moved around, stretched out a little bit on that.
Little bit.
It kind of had like a little bit of Van Halen mixed with, I don't know. It doesn't matter. That was just music. But it's, if you think about it, it had those feelings of maybe some songs that we like a lot. Yeah,
That's true. That's true.
I'm having a great time. What a fun and new change. This is episode 78. We're growing. You're a part of
78.
the. Yes, man.
No kidding. All
Yeah.
right, and this is the first time you've had a drum kit.
Yes.
first drum.
Wow.
So that's why I think Jason and I are having such a great time jamming. Should I speak for myself? No, I can speak for both of us.
Yeah. No,
You
I'm
go
having
right
a good
ahead.
time.
That's why the
Speak for
jams, I'll speak for both of us. That's why the jams are so long. Wait, this is the real dynamic, ladies and gentlemen. We finally have gotten to the point where we can have captured the real live bass drum guitar element, and it's for you. It really is. So, that being said, like, share, and subscribe. Buy some strings and a cable, baby, because things are growing like a fungus. Speaking of fungus,
Among Us.
whew, smells like a foot when I go pee.
Oh, right. Thanks for sharing. Cheers, gents.
I quit.
Cheers.
Thanks for jamming. I appreciate that.
I told you that we're a little bit live and uncensored, unfiltered, mildly modeled after some of our favorite
Unfiltered.
podcast shows.
Right. Yeah. Well, I did ask before we started. Is this
This is a-
children?
If you feel it
rated
necessary,
R.
but-
It's a very responsible question, John. I appreciate that.
Yes. Well, I am
the
a
very-
business owner. Part of the business community. I have to be respectful.
Can't
Yeah.
use fuck as an accessory word.
Absolutely not.
No.
Never say fuck.
You try to not say it, but it happens.
Yeah.
It comes out.
Especially from the Italian over here.
I know.
Sure. Yeah.
Speaking of hair products, lovely hair products segment, ladies and gentlemen. I did introduce you to Lara de Nada, and she actually brought a new hair product to the show this evening, and she decided to give me a little lift.
Spritzed.
Woohoo! She said it's going to look great under these lights.
Oh, it is
Write in the
working.
comments if you can tell what is going on with this tonight.
It's definitely working. Right.
Is it working?
Yeah. Fellow paisano.
Oh.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah.
So
So,
same.
where's the theory part?
the theory part, well, we
Explain
normally...
this theory.
We usually will, if we're classically introducing one of our guitar players, or if they happen to be a teacher, they will share their teaching methods. And then
Okay.
there's always like a small 3 to 5 minute, like, hey, check out, there's this lick. We're in E minor penta, and we're gonna show you how to, it proceeds like that. And then we'll build a jam off of it.
Right.
So that,
Sometimes.
are you needing such attention?
No. I just wanted to learn a little bit more.
You want to learn a little bit more about
Theory Thursday.
I see.
And,
You do you play guitar, piano a little bit at home?
No.
No?
No.
So the quickest thing that I can teach you maybe while you're all watching is that the best way to remember music is that if you think of it in a pyramid scheme, right? A lot like his logo here.
Ah.
The first
Tied in segment.
part would be 7 notes.
Okay.
And you can associate that with do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do.
Gotcha.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, the major scale. And then underneath that, the next platform, I've heard people use that as the second stage, use as a stratosphere. That is
Sure.
Okay, so
Pyramid
the
and
next
the
stratosphere
stratosphere. I'm liking this already.
would be the chords. Now there's 7 chords, ladies and gentlemen, and each one of those chords has a 1, 3, 5, except for chords 5 and 7. Chords 5 and 7 is the dominant chord family, so we have a 1, 3, 5, and 7 on the 5 chord, and a 1, 3, 5, and 7 on the 7 chord. So that gets a little dense. Those are healthy things to remember. But the next stage is the 7 modes, which is all those fancy Greek names. Ionian, aka major, Dorian, Phrygian, Lydian, Mixolydian, Aeolian, aka minor, and then our favorite, Jerry Garcia's favorite, Locrian mode. So if you can remember all of that, you will be one of the sexiest drummers in San Diego.
Will there be a test next
It's basically
Thursday?
7, 7, and 7. 7 notes, 7 chords, 7 modes.
Right.
That can, if you think about that long enough, you'll figure it out.
Ionian and Dorian.
He's already going down
Yeah.
with the modes.
But I was
Is that
thinking,
what, are we the
where's
most
the
impressed with that?
Corinthian? I
Yeah.
mean,
The
you know.
Corinthian?
Yeah.
Well, that's something we might need to ask Jason about
Okay.
that.
All right. That's advanced stuff.
That's a little out of my pay grade.
What is your pay grade?
I don't know. We're still working on that. Yeah. Maybe if we can launch a couple of these Muzzio kits in the next month, maybe
Well, there
my
you
pay
go.
grade will go up.
So, do you think your viewership is interested in drums?
I would
I would love to
certainly
hear
we
your
have a
comments.
lot of drummers. that
Considering
watch
what
those.
we've been through
And a
for
lot of people are on
77
there, too.
episodes,
With no drums for 77 episodes.
Well,
how did you
you could-
guys manage?
you could say that we've had drums. We used to be endorsed by Singular Sound Beat Buddy.
the pedal drum machines and
I'm
then
I'm
we-
familiar.
yeah, and then but
And-
we've used now we're using what is it, Logic? Yeah,
Yeah.
just Logic
Well-
loops and stuff. And then we have Jake.
figuratively
Major.
speaking,
Yeah.
not technically speaking.
Okay. All right. Figurative. Yeah. That comes after Corinthian.
Yes.
Yeah.
Speaking of strange words, I can teach you the Hirajoshi scale. It's a Japanese pentatonic.
I'd probably get lost on that one. But give it to me.
Actually, I blended cultures right there. It was a little rude.
Well,
So
that's
that's sort of like, I'm Sicilian, and then we talk about Italian. I claim the Italian flag, so in certain connotations and conversations, I can move along with the conversation. Yes, we're Italian. Let's move on. I'm not going to get fucking mad. But I'm Sicilian, so I actually
gets
so
angry. Gets rude. That's a
One point in
Sicilian
time
thing.
was
Yeah, my
all
family's from
Italy.
Napoli. We're much cooler there.
I can see the blonde hair, the blue eyes. You're Northern Italian.
That would be further north.
Oh,
That'd be
okay.
like Milano and Torino and stuff. That's where kind of the blue-eyed comes in. So, yeah, Napoli's about midway down the boot. So,
Is there a particular piece of food that you're no?
anything
just like
Italian.
anything with a
Italian
tomato.
is good for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's certainly one of the things I miss when I moved to the West Coast. was
The food.
Italian food.
What is your favorite Italian restaurant in town? Just saying.
I do not have a favorite Italian restaurant in town.
Little Italy, Little Italy.
Yeah.
Literally, Little Italy.
Literally.
Say that
Little
10
Italy.
times.
Yeah.
Literally, Italy, literally, Italy, literally,
Exactly.
Italy, literally, Italy, literally, literally, literally,
Exactly.
literally, 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 Italy.
Literally,
Literally, Italy,
Italy, Italy.
Oh,
Okay. All
I
right.
paradiddle scribbled on that one.
Parad-
Crash and burn.
You paradiddle
Very,
on
very
that.
nice. I love it when you get eloquent.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Shut up and play.
Oh!
And play.
Who?
Davey.
Davey.
Davey says, "Shut up and play."
We must listen.
Shut up and play.
I totally agree with Davey.
Do you want to ask Davey? We should turn the lights out.
Everybody wants to play while you play.
turn the lights out?
You got it. He's trying to get the drummer to do it.
Thanks.
It's easy.
I'm gonna try to.
Something funky?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Give it to me.
other.
Leave it to a couple of Italians to start off with a funk groove and end in crunch.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I was really trying to just behave.
You were trying.
I thought there was a solid 48 measures of just.
Funkin', yeah.
I was.
Funkin'.
Yeah, it was there for a while.
It's like right when I hear Jason change his pickup, I'm like, okay,
Yeah, okay. Yeah, something's going to happen here.
I have to blame something on him.
That's all my fault.
Well,
Anyway,
you know,
most
it's
of
the
the
first time I met Jason, but I'd probably do the same.
Yeah.
Well,
Blame it.
man, I'm having a great time. I'm stretching out.
Yeah.
I think we're all stretching out.
And
We're
I'm
all
like-
stretching out.
I hope the audience
Stretching out their
really
legs.
appreciates, you know, the lack of fan, because
Yeah,
after
right, on
that
the door.
jam, I am sweating
Yeah.
bad.
I mean, hey, man, we can be done.
Up all the way.
Yeah.
We can
Oh
be.
no,
we can
no,
leave it
no,
open.
never say done.
Never
But
say never.
What I do want to say is, you know, maybe, you know,
Next time,
buy
feels
some
good.
more stuff for Mike, and he can afford AC.
We have an
at
AC.
Theory Thursday.
there's an AC
It just
unit.
makes a lot of noise.
There's an AC unit right behind Dave. We just have it put away right now. I was thinking about using it this evening, but that would be too easy.
That would be too easy. But
You got to be
must
some
realize-
kind of uncomfortable, you know,
I
in order to
guess.
really deliver.
Well, I think
Yeah, makes a sweat, makes a stretch out a little bit more.
it might lead to a sale.
Might. I'm good with that.
Hard work pays off.
Yeah.
Anyhow. So who do we got next week?
We have
We got
Mr.
the-
Jake.
Jake Nager is going to be
Mr. Jake Nager.
playing on this kit here next week, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
A lot of fun. We also use Jake's beats.
We do.
Beats
through the
by
course,
Jake.
and that's another
Beats
thing
by
we have.
Jake.
It beats by Jake.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
So he does
he'll
rhythmic
loops-
patterns
he'll-
and builds
yeah,
loops.
We did a session. I got him to do a bunch of different beats, and then we're going to be using them pretty soon.
And that's where this one right here has that personality. We refer to this as this.
Jeff.
This is Jeff Bonham.
Should just call him.
Right here?
Yeah, he has his own Facebook page.
No? Well, he should. I mean,
We're
look at that
gonna-
hair.
We're gonna load it up with Muzzio
Should be Fesh.
pictures.
What? I
Fesh.
think he should.
Dude, how cool would it be to actually move this behind the kit and get that picture? That'd be a lot of work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's not do it now.
Let's do it right now.
We're gonna end the show early so we can post that picture by 8:30.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Well, actually, it's yeah, we're almost an hour.
yeah, I gotta go
Yeah.
pee.
Well,
Well, that's what happens when you drink beers.
yeah, it happens.
But Mike, I got to say,
And you have to hold it.
Really digging the Silver Surfer.
Thank you very
That
much.
is very, very cool. Now, were you instrumental in the design of that, or?
Norhan Rad.
Yes, I was. I was. The good people at Iconic Guitar with my friend Kevin Proctor, who's also like yourself, owner, inventor. Mm-hmm. Him and I are buds, and we just talked about it. He sent me, there's a protocol to that when you're an artist in Dorsey. They send you the email, like, the build sheet. And this has been something that's been going on in my mind for about a year because I bought a Les
Legend
Paul a
mind.
year ago. I bought a Les Paul at the P90s, and I was like,
Right.
man, when you find the one, part of my personality is sort of like generating a second or a close second. It's purely for economics.
Right.
So I wanted to have another guitar that sounded or had the same sort of accoutrements as my Paul, and this is the culmination. The Silver Surfer. Yes, it's great.
It's very cool.
Thanks.
Very cool. I'm thinking I should do a drum finish similar to
Ooh,
that. I think that would be
that's a
pretty cool.
nice idea.
Yeah.
Maybe that would be the one that I buy.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We plan on getting
Well, I'll
one
build
of those.
it right away then.
Okay. So on that note, what was that? Things are.
That was your beer.
Oh, that better not be my beer. The nature of this room is everything's so precariously.
It's naturally
and-
chaotic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, even you getting out of here, it's quite instrumental. Him leaving.
So
the
we
room.
can't leave without hearing some other drum kits. On the
Yeah. Yeah.
I-
That's
I-
a great idea, Jason. Good
Okay.
call.
So, yeah, how about a jazz kit, like a standard jazz kit? And they used the smaller drums and had the different tuning and stuff like that. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very, very
Right? So
thunderous.
that's a jazz kit. You know, standard kind of maple sounding.
Nice. I like that one. Oh shit. We heard some Bonham hiccups in there.
Okay, how about a metal kit?
May I?
Let's see. You know,
That's a bright sounding kit, which is, I guess, yeah, heavy.
Heavy kit.
this is more like a birch sounding kit. With a set of these are actually Slingerland toms. They were toms that were taken, you know, the old Slingerland stuff and sampled and got the nice tone out of that, nice decay.
That actually is very nice. Wow, very impressive.
Yep. So yeah, that's, you know, a couple of kits that are in here.
Do you have any electronic
It's very
ones?
exciting.
I'm sorry.
Electronic kits, like 808s or anything?
I didn't bring them today because
Oh.
I just really wanted
Yeah.
to focus on the whole
Acoustic.
acoustic aspect of it.
Yeah.
So those are possibilities.
Oh, yeah.
In the Muzzio line,
In the Muzzio world,
in the Muzzio world.
there's no limits. So.
I think it's great. I want to humbly thank you for coming in and sharing your friendship and your time with your product. You know, we're all about San Diego building the brand. Taylor guitars, iconic guitars, Muzzio drums. You know what I'm saying? And then you got the Theory Thursday housing all of this stuff for your entertainment.
For your entertainment privilege.
So,
Man, Bogner ain't too far away, man. They're the LA boys. We got this
Yeah,
nice,
that's not far.
lovely.
so
Yes.
Cal rocks, man,
Hey, man.
for sure.
So
There's a lot of great innovation that's coming out of this area, and I'm happy to be part of it. So anybody interested in the product, it's just muzziodrums.com, MUZZIO drums.com.
Double Z.
double Z.
Oh, sorry. That was,
So when I
that
tell-
was a European slip. Sorry.
Yes. Double
Yeah.
Z.
Double Z.
Neil.
Gotcha.
Z,
That's
yeah.
cool. We dig it, man.
So,
It's a zebra, not a zebra.
So we're also going to install a urinal. So it'd be
oh,
very,
that would be helpful.
very convenient for
Yeah,
you.
I mean, because I could barely get out of here, and the more I drink of this beer,
Are we still,
it's
are we
gonna be
still gonna
harder, so.
do the bladder buddies? Remember, we're gonna
Are
build
we
the
still?
bladder buddy. We're gonna market the bladder buddy. You don't remember that?
I don't remember that.
You remember that? Yeah.
Huh.
I still think we
well,
should.
he
do it.
remembers it.
Yeah.
Well, episode 78 is a success.
Yeah.
Would you guys say?
Yeah. It was fun.
Laura?
Yeah,
Yes?
absolutely.
Absolutely. Dave?
Yeah. Thanks for the technical staff making all this work.
Yep. You guys are great. I think we're going to go ahead and conclude this evening, this episode. We'll see you next week with Jake Nager.
Cool.
We will continue. The
Jake.
month of October is Muzzio October.
Muzzio.
That worked. I created that on the spot.
Muzzio October. I like it.
Muzzio October.
Hey, forget about it, eh? Yeah, why,
It's like I'm gonna clean the wax out of my ears so my head caves in.
Well, thanks a lot, guys. For
You're
having
welcome.
me.
Hey, man.
I really appreciate
I'm
it. It's
in-
been a blast. It's good to jam with you again. Good to
Dude,
jam with
fun
you
to
the
jam with
first
you, too.
time.
I think we had some.
I hope we could do it more
Well,
in the
I think
future.
we should.
I really do.
Yeah.
you know, the last night, our last episode, we're gonna be with Dusty, our drummer, and we're also it's our Halloween episode. We're gonna dress up.
cool.
Maybe if we do the Teletubbies, you could be the fourth Teletubby.
Is that Poe?
Dude, we are not
Yeah.
doing Teletubbies, dude.
Bum-ba-ga-ga-ga-bum-bum-ba-bum.
Sad that you know the theme song.
Tinky Winkies.
Tinkle winkle, tinkle winkle. Did you know those toys?
Oh, Teletubbies?
It's
Well,
it's
you
kind
know,
of sound like you did.
Well, my
No,
daughter
I think it's
used
the
to
show.
watch it.
I see.
And she had this thing, she would always go, Poe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poe is
So
the
Poe
red one.
was, you know, always stood out. So I want to be Poe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
Well, you're
I'll come.
You're not only invited,
Okay,
but I think you
let
have
me
to
just-
show up that night. Yeah.
let me
Yeah,
just bring this to logic right now. It's already hot in here, and we're not wearing a plushy outfit, so there is no way we're doing Teletubbies.
It's gonna get cooler.
Well,
No
you do
matter
have an
how
AC
cool it
unit.
is, there's no put AC unit.
Maybe we could all
in
wear
the
our
thing.
birthday suits.
Birthday suits would be better than the
let's-
Tinky Winkies.
Yeah, right.
You blow the roof
Instead
off.
of
There we go.
instead of
Will I be able to use that hair stuff
Instead
for all
of-
these next 3 episodes?
Yeah, I'll give
Giorgiani or
See?
Giovanni.
Giovanni?
Giovanni,
You know,
Muzzio.
You know, he hasn't changed in the last, 4 years that I've known you. Always talking about his hair.
We always bring up hair at least once in the show.
It's something
Try
Italian,
to.
something hair.
Yeah. Yeah. So we gotta say
Okay.
no to the Teletubbies.
On that note,
no to
I'm
the
out of the
Teletubbies.
heat box.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's do a quick jam and we'll just end. We'll see you next week. Thank you for tuning in. I had a great time explaining myself for you.
Anyway, thank you guys
He
for
has hard
watching.
enough time doing
As
it for
always,
himself.
TheoryThursday.com. Check out MuzioDrums.com.
Thank you, sir.
Also, Iconic Guitars, Kurt Mangan Strings, Mad Hatter Guitar Products, Bogner
Bogner!
Amplification, and SWR Video Productions. Like, share, and subscribe, people. Go to our YouTube. Thanks for watching. Yeah.
Dark mode.
Instead of
Where do you wanna
Tinky
be?
Winky, we'd be Stinky Winkies, dude. If we wore those things, dude.
So why don't you do you like a 4 count? We'll go like 140, 150 BPM and just start fucking.
What do you want?
Just.
Oh, you want me to sweat more?
Yeah.
is what
It's
you're
a
after.
quick jam. It's a
Quick.
jam.
Quick.
But just give it all you got.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Go ahead.
Let it rip.
Sorrow.
Yep. Do that.